Hello, this is Jimmy T with Laughing Parrot Productions for Skippable News and Sierra Wave Media. And I'm here today with the amazing Naria and the amazing Rachel for Health and Human Services, tobacco prevention and something like that. I'll tell you the right thing later. So, Vice President Rachel, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So tell me, who are you and what are you doing?
Hi, my name is Rachel Christian. I am currently attending Big Pine Middle School. I'm 13 years old and in the 8th grade. As Jimmy said, my ranking is Vice President, and I've been involved with this is my second year, and one cool thing about me is I like to read books.
You like to read books? What kind of books do you like to read?
Honestly, all types of books. I'm really getting into more darker, heavier books, but yeah.
So you said you're the Vice President of YOCO. What is YOCO?
Youth Co is
YOCO.
I don't really know how to word it, but it's like an administration that meets once a month, and every month, and we get lunch and just kind of talk about why and educate ourselves about tobacco and nicotine use and why we shouldn't fall for the campaigning that they try to force to us kids.
There's a great book for you to read called Hidden Persuaders by Vance Packard. It's how everything is being sold to you. It's a tobacco company. Not the tobacco. Everybody's bad about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Naria, tell me about yourself, please.
My name is Naria. I'm 13 years old in the 7th grade. I am the secretary in our branch, and I like to read books.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read horror books or fantasy books.
So they're besties, so you can feel the darkness of the books coming down upon them. So, Rachel, what's happening next week?
We are going to be attending Youth Quest 2025. That is something that happens once a year, and all in March, where all 58 counties in California come together to campaign and go against tobacco use. And we rally and we speak with our representatives and talk about why we should pass new bills that are for kids. I believe one of them is you can't buy nicotine products over 21.
Yes.
Nicotine and tobacco products.
So you're going to go. Sorry. So Naria, where are you going on Sunday?
We're going to the capital of California to talk to our representatives and other Youth Coalition people from other areas.
And what else are you going to do on Saturday?
We're going to do a march, I believe, and try to persuade people to stop using tobacco and nicotine products at young ages.
Now, what do you expect to get out of this trip?
I expect for people to stop using nicotine and tobacco so they know the dangers that it causes them and why it causes them those things, like the harmful products.
What is the addictive product in tobacco?
I believe the addictive product in tobacco is sometimes it's the flavoring and it's the nicotine.
Nicotine.
Yeah.
The flavor gets you to taste it, and the nicotine keeps you coming back. What do you hope to get out? What do you hope to get out of Monday?
I hope to learn about how I can educate myself and others about the uses of nicotine and tobacco products, and for those people who are trying to stop, I hope that I can help them and get them the help that they actually need to get off.
So as the Vice President of YOCO, you're an influencer. Do you talk to your classmates about tobacco?
Not really, because my classmates don't listen to me. They're just teenagers. They don't listen.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely try and with people that I meet that ask me oh, what do you do in school? What do you do in school? I try and be oh, well, I do I do a podcast for my school, and that's there's that, and then I'm also part of Inyo County Youth Coalition, and they're oh, what's that about? And then I explain it to them, and then tell them if they need help, just try and get as much help as you need.
That's great. Naria, the same question. Do you try to influence your classmates and tell them it's a bad thing?
I do sometimes, but they already know that tobacco and nicotine is already very bad for you, and they know not to use it a lot.
Do you play any musical instruments?
No, I don't currently.
Do you play any musical instruments?
So funny thing, I actually played the guitar, but when I moved here, I just like kind of stopped, and I pick it up sometimes, but not much.
The reason I ask, 100 years ago when I was in elementary school, I was in a band, and our band director spent $1 a day on cigarettes. At the time, it was like 15 cents a pack, and it killed him, and it broke my heart because he was just a great band. I mean, he demanded from us, and we delivered. It was a growth opportunity, and he stopped our ability to grow with him. So do you have anything else to talk about next week?
Not really, except to students and adults alike, keep your heads up. If you're trying to get off, just get as much help as you can. It's gonna be hard and you're gonna relapse. You're not going to, but you could. But just think that like it's okay for that to happen. You just gotta pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and get back on the horse.
Same question?
I just want people to know that they can eventually stop smoking and using vapes. That it's not hard. They just need to try.
Yeah, the trouble is that once you smoke, you're a smoker. You may stop, but it'll call you back. And have you ever licked an ashtray? It's just, Have you ever licked an ashtray? No?
No, I have not.
I highly don't recommend it. Cool. Now, do you know of any programs the county has to help you stop smoking?
I don't remember fully. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I forgot.
Do you remember the?
Unfortunately, I don't either, and I'm really sorry about that. I should have done more studying, but...
This may be her last year as vice president of the Youth Coalition for Big Pine Middle School.
Middle school. Well, middle and high school.
Middle and high school. Do you have any last words for us?
Just keep trying to stop. You can do it eventually.
I agree with what Naria said. Like, keep trying. Like, put in effort to stop, because it's not... I mean, it's hard, and I so fully understand that, and my heart goes out to everyone who is trying to stop. But you can do it. You're not alone. There's other people who are trying to do this, and just keep trying, and you're amazing, and don't ever forget that.
This is Jimmy T with the amazing Vice President Rachel, Secretary Naria, and at Big Pine Middle and High Schools, and we're talking about the Inyo County Health and Human Services. Say what's it?
Public Health and Prevention.
Public Health and Prevention, Tobacco Inhibition. So, Jonathan Holman, Jonathan Holman, if you want to talk to him, he's the county. Be tremendous. This is Jimmy T, and I've kissed a girl who smoked before. Ugh.